Hello, and welcome to episode number 19 of the 1-5. I'm your podcast hostess, Tricia Louis, the self-designated tech goddess, and I'll be coming to you weekly in this audio podcast format with great edtech tools, tips, and tricks. In this week's episode, I'll be talking about Asset Tiger. Asset Tiger is an online asset management system. You can add up to 250 assets for free and manage them with unlimited patrons. This is a perfect system for a small classroom library or other learning space situation where you might loan out things to students or to other staff members. You could even use this for personal assets if you wish. If you need more assets in your library, their pricing system is very reasonable. At my district, we use Asset Tiger to manage the check-in and check-out of all our mobile devices and many of our stationary devices for students and staff. So we opted for the 10,000 asset plan and only have to pay $400 a year. We manage over 5,000 assets, and trying to do this with a shared Google Sheet was just not working. Asset Tiger allows us to input our assets through a CSV upload or manually if you just have a couple assets. You can also upload your patron list via CSV upload. Asset Tiger gives you the templates and you just fill them in for any upload. You can even add pictures and documents to your assets so you know what you're checking out and have all the documentation necessary if a problem arises. You can have user guides, warranty information, and others. It's a fantastic service that has so many options and it's accessible through any web browser. Now you might be thinking you need a fancy scanner or tags for this system to work, and you would be wrong. Asset Tiger even has a free companion app for iOS and Android, and you can scan tags and check in and out items. If you want, you can buy a barcode scanner rather inexpensively and connect that to your Mac, PC, or Chromebook via USB. Check the show notes for a link to a 2-in-1 wired and wireless barcode scanner on Amazon. And you might be wondering about barcode tags. At my district, we simply use the supplied asset tags for our system, but you can also create those for free using Avery Online. You can design your label and utilize your own asset numbering system. Then you can print the labels and adhere them to your assets. Easy peasy. Asset Tiger has many help videos for you to get started, so I recommend you dive in and learn how Asset Tiger can help your classroom, school, or district keep track of their assets. Do you want to learn more about EdTech in your learning environment? Check out my website, tricialouis.com. There you can explore my resources, subscribe to my weekly email newsletter, and contact me. And if you like this podcast, consider supporting it by going to buymeacoffee.com/TALOUIS and pledging your contribution to the 1-5. Keep in mind, the information shared on this podcast may take additional clearances from your tech department to work properly in your district, school, or classroom. I have vetted all the information shared on this podcast, and it is available and or correct on the date the podcast is originally published. But remember that services, sites, or products can change or become unavailable without a lot of notice. Thanks for listening, and join me next week for another episode of the 1-5.